Hello, my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Welcome to my channel. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading today focused on shadows and challenges tied into your connection. So we'll be using the Twin Flame Shadows deck today by Mystic Moon, definitely taking a look at the darker aspects of your relationship and whatever challenges you guys might be going through at this time. General reading as always, guys, so it will not resonate with every single water sign tuning in. So please do take from this reading whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will include a link to the card decks that are used for this reading, guys. So let's dive right into it. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what the darker aspects of your connection is at this time. So for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this could also be for cross watchers, anybody else who's been guided to tune in. Angels and spirit guides for this connection for my water signs. Secretive. So your person might be keeping secrets from you at this time. Maybe you already know that. They're not divulging everything to you. Keeping secrets. They might even be lying to you. They're coming through with that sellout vibe, you know? And when somebody sells out, they're basically betraying you for something or someone else. It's like they're compromising their integrity, their authenticity of who they are as a person, their morality, their principles, and they're exchanging that for personal gain. And sometimes, you know, it could be something as simple as personal gain of money, personal gain of being in other relationships that might be tied into these secrets and lies. They sold out. There is this uncomfortable energy tied into the connection. It's almost like you guys are just awkward and uncomfortable with each other when you interact. You can't even be in the same room and have it feel comfortable, or that things are flowing properly between you and this person. Conversations might not be going well, and just the overall interaction, the overall vibe. We have invading. You could certainly feel that somebody's invading your privacy. It could be an outside interference, a third-party situation. That could be part of the secrets that they're keeping from you, that there's somebody else that's peering into your lives, possibly on social media, because this person has been sharing your lives with somebody else. And, you know, if somebody's keeping an eye on you, they might be jealous that you're technically with this person. It depends, you know, if this is a third-party situation, if they are just keeping it a secret for now. We have this repelled energy. You know, if you resonate with this, that you're just repelled by the whole situation, that it pisses you off, it disgusts you, that things have turned out the way it has between you and this person, or this is how they're feeling. It's like, you know, hands up in the air. It's like, I don't want to talk, I don't want to interact, I don't want to deal with you right now. And so conversations and interactions, again, very uncomfortable. And we have doubt coming through. You could certainly have your doubts about this person at this point because of how things are playing itself out, because these are coming through. This is what's in the shadows when it comes to this relationship. There's a lot of doubt that's intermingled in this relationship. We have misguided. Whenever I see this, you know, if you look at this image, there's that light off in the distance. And to me, that light could certainly be indicative of the sun's energies in tarot, which is happiness, which is success, which is very positive in energy. It's very joyful. But this person is coming through as misguided. So it's like, there's your happiness right there. That's where you should go. But they're not. They're just traveling along a very different path that's misleading them, thinking perhaps that they're going towards a better direction when in fact they might not. And you could certainly be representing that light that they are just failing to see. That's a possibility. So let's grab some messages here from the Divine Domestic Soul Connections deck. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's add to this the shadows messages with these messages all about challenges that relationships go through. Take from these whichever ones most resonate with you, tied into your connection with your person, whoever it is that you're focused on. So what needs to come through here? Angels and spirit guides for my water signs, please. Please bring it forward. And let's grab this bottom card right here. All right. So what's going on here? What's up with all these challenges that you guys are going through? This will give us a better understanding. And as always, take what resonates. Okay, first message. I feel like I have been fighting for your life, for you to not only stay alive, but for you to be your authentic self and to thrive. I want to see you embrace your dreams and fly free from everything that has been holding you back. So you just want the best for this person, you know, and it's almost like you are the one that's just fighting to keep this relationship alive, yet they're not even putting in half the effort that you are. Wow. They need to be able to meet you halfway, to work on this partnership and want things to go a certain way, much the same that you do. You know, you're very supportive of this person. You want to be able to see them fulfill their dreams and do well in their life. But do they want the same for you? Or are they too focused on other things or other people? Next message. My mind is racing and my heart is breaking with the doubts and insecurities your inconsistent behavior has created. I crave inner peace. Right now, my soul just feels unsettled. No surprise. That's why this is here. Because you have doubts about the connection. So you feel very unsettled. Makes total sense. And you know, this person has created a lot of these doubts and insecurities within you. And you just want things to go smoothly in this partnership. But it's just not going in that direction right now. And it's stressing you out. Next message. I have moved out of the energy of waiting for you. Instead, I have chosen to focus on healing myself. I haven't written you off entirely, but I haven't expected to hear from you either. And if this is you, my water signs, good for you. Because it's up to this person to create change and to approach you with the proper intention of working this out, coming back together if you guys are in separation, or just moving the relationship to the next level, perhaps towards commitment, towards letting you know that they're all in. If they just haven't been able to commit, perhaps, if that's what you're waiting for, you're done waiting. You're putting yourself first here. No doubt they've hurt you. You know, they've definitely broken your heart here. You're working on yourself. That's excellent. Next message. The endless depth of love that I have for you is a blessing. Sometimes this love feels more like a curse because I'm so focused on you, but I don't see anything from you in return. Exactly. That's because they're so misguided right now. They don't even see the value of this connection that they have with you. You know, it's like finding a diamond and they're treating it just like any old regular object that you would find on the street. They don't see the brilliance of what you bring into their life. You know, again, this might as well be the diamond right there. They don't see it. They're just traveling a different path right now, and that's their loss. The love that you have to offer this person, it's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of love. So we'll have to pull the rest of the cards to see if they can actually wake up and recognize what it is that they will ultimately lose if they don't wake up and get their act together. Okay, last one. Why do you try to downplay our connection, even when you know the importance it holds? You know who we are to each other. Why do you try to dismiss it? This really cuts deep like a knife to the heart. Yep. And they're downplaying it, I feel. First of all, they're a sellout. They're keeping secrets from you, so they might be investing their time with somebody else. They're trying to downplay it because they don't want anyone else to pick up that this might actually be a really good relationship, or at least it used to be. And if they're investing their time in somebody else, they don't want this other person to pick up off of that, especially if, for instance, if they used to post pictures of the two of you together on social media and they might have taken those pictures down, or they've just stopped mentioning you altogether. They're trying to downplay it somehow, some way, so that other people don't catch a whiff of exactly what it used to represent at one point in time. And so, of course, it's hurting you. It doesn't feel good. Not in any way whatsoever. All right, let's add to this with the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. And again, you don't have to identify with the Twin Flame connection, unless, of course, you do. That's just the name of the card deck. So let's see what else we can add to this. For my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, please, for relationships that are going through challenges at this time. What else do we need to know here? We've got cycles, okay? Cycle completion. Something needs to phase out here in order for a new cycle to begin. Whether that cycle that needs to end has something to do with your person, either you guys going your own separate ways, or a cycle of a third party or infidelity or whatever these secrets have to do with, that needs to phase out. That needs to go. That needs to be in the past in order for you guys to have a second chance or a new chapter in this love story of yours. We have waiting coming through here. The interesting thing is this particular card says, I've moved out of the energy of waiting. You're no longer waiting. And that's a cycle that's phasing out. You see how it's right next to each other? Because you're no longer waiting, and it's confirming that message. We have disillusion, so clearly this connection has ended, or you decided to end it because they just weren't able to bring you what it was that you were looking for. We have quenched. This is the desire to bring something, a situation, back to life. When it's cold, when it's dry, there's just no life to it. This is quenched energy. So even though something came to an end between you and your person, you are ultimately a water sign. You can bring yourself back to life. You can nourish yourself with this water of purification to just quench the thirst that you have within yourself for love, for all of the things that you're looking for, because they could not bring it to you. And so look at this next card. Exactly. Honor yourself. Yep. Honor yourself at this time. Since they can't focus on you, focus on yourself. We have destiny. You are actually in control of where destiny will end up. You are destined to meet this person, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you were destined to stay with this person forever. Perhaps part of the reason why you met them is to learn a particular lesson, to gain wisdom from that, to learn from it, so that you can move forward and truly find the love that you're meant to have. So if you're feminine tuning in, we've got autonomy coming up next. So this might be you just wanting to do your own thing, just wanting to be independent, to be powerful on your own, which is certainly your prerogative. We've got stability coming up next. Clearly, what's going on here is anything but stable. And perhaps you have felt out of balance for a very long time. But by honoring you, honoring yourself, healing yourself, you can create definitely a more stable future for yourself. The next few cards are quite interesting, and let me show you. We've got Divine Masculine, followed by Fifth Dimension, and then Wanting. So for my feminines, if you have already detached from your masculine, if you've already moved on, you're no longer waiting, you're starting to heal. Perhaps you guys are connecting in the fifth dimension because they can't get hold of you in the 3D. They're now coming through letting you know, it's like, I still want you. And if you've cut them off through communication, whether that's social media, you've blocked their telephone number, whatever it is, they're just unable to reach out to you at this point, perhaps. And so fifth dimension interaction is all they've got left. And who knows, you might even be rejecting them in the fifth dimension. Especially if you have decided for yourself at this point, it's like, I'm not waiting for you. I'm going to create my own life. I'm going to find happiness elsewhere because you couldn't deliver it to me. You couldn't follow through. So now I got to follow through for myself. Yeah, and absolutely, that doesn't mean you don't love this person anymore. I feel it hurts so damn much because you do. But there comes a time when you gotta love yourself just a little bit more to create change in your own life, to find happiness too. Okay, so let's add some tarot to this. Let's see if your person can still do the right thing. Angels and spirit guides for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth. If you're dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, this is a beautiful card because this is manifestation. This is all about new opportunities, new beginnings. In regard to your money matters too, it looks pretty damn good. Prosperity. I'm not surprised to be seeing this. This Four of Cups, which is picking up off of your own vibe right here. If your person doesn't get their act together, if they don't wake up to what they're missing out on with you, this will be a missed opportunity. It'll be their loss, you know? It's like they might be spending too much time thinking about what it is that they should do, what it is that they need to do in order to fix this situation between the two of you. But if they wait too long, because you're not waiting anymore, if they wait too damn long, then they're going to miss out on this beautiful future that you guys could have had together. We have the Seven of Swords, deception, strategy. So I'm not surprised because we've already started off with secrets right there. If they want to continue with that, and I feel that's ultimately why some of you guys decided to end this connection, because they were being deceptive with you, because they did betray you. They were a sellout, which is basically betraying someone. That's why you decided to end this. Because what you're looking for is the Ten of Cups. What you're looking for is this Ace of Cups, and it's falling right below Honor Yourself, which is perfect because the Ace of Cups is all about love initiation for yourself, to be able to fill that cup of love for you first so that you can offer that love, that cup, to the person that deserves to be in your life. You can have happiness and contentment and joy. The Ten of Cups is right next to that. And that's what your person is passing up on. This Ten of Cups energy, that ultimate happiness with you. If they keep screwing around, they're going to miss out. Interesting. We've got another divine masculine energy coming through in the form of that Emperor. Okay, and that's the second one. So we already had the divine masculine card come through in another deck, and here it is coming through again as the Emperor. So something tells me here, for some of you, because I don't think it applies to everyone, I feel ultimately, especially for my feminines, this masculine will eventually wake up and realize you are their destiny. They better get their shit together or else they're gonna miss out on this amazing connection with you. So they're going to do what it takes to be able to fix what's broken here between the two of you. They're going to be the boss of this situation and actually come towards you doing the right thing. So this might be that saving grace that you've needed in this situation, just knowing that your person has the capability to come towards you the right way. We have the Magician. So this Emperor is going to take charge of the situation to create whatever changes need to happen here to bring you both this rekindled romance. Now you got to be mindful too, because yes, there's a possibility for reconciliation here, guys, but you know, the Magician can sometimes present itself as a trickster. So if they're still being deceptive, if they're still doing shady stuff, that's something that you need to investigate and look into. You know, it's great that there's a potential to come back together, but you need to make sure that they are worthy of returning. But we do have the Temperance card here, which is picking up off of Sagittarius energy. This is restoration here. So I feel ultimately your person will wake up. They will be able to do the right thing. It's going to take some time though, because the Temperance card is all about having patience. But truly, it's all about finding balance and harmony in a situation. So I feel that should your person get their act together, which ultimately for some of you that is the case, they can actually manifest this reconciliation with you. And if you are welcoming them with open arms, if you're okay with that, you're okay with them coming back into your life, then you can have this happiness still. It's not impossible. You've got the Ten of Cups right here. You know, because it can only go one of two ways. They either get their crap together and come towards you right, or they continue with all of this deception and betrayal and keeping secrets, and they'll miss out. They'll miss out on how amazing you are and how happy you could have made each other. That's their loss, not yours. Okay? So let's add to this with some romance angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What else do we need to know? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yep. If they want you, they need to tell you. If they want you, they need to say it. And they better say it right, because you're going to be able to see right through the bullshit. We have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I mean, you both have decisions to make here. They need to get their act together and decide that, you know, they don't want to miss out on this amazing connection, and they want to offer you their love. And you've got a decision to make too. Are you ready to just detach and move on and stop waiting and just find a different path for yourself and find love elsewhere? Or have you decided that you want to just give it a little bit more time and wait for this person to get their act together? It's up to you, of course. Because once you decide, life is going to move. We have heart-to-heart conversations coming through here, which is so needed, because you guys need time to be able to just sit down and honestly discuss how you're both feeling. And I feel, especially for those of you resonating with this, you just need your person to say how they're feeling. What is in your heart? What is it that you want? You know, you just need to know. Through this heart-to-heart conversation, you will either get closure or you will finally start to heal the pain based off of what's happened here between the two of you, so that you guys can fix what's broken and find happiness, that contentment and joy that the Ten of Cups has the potential to offer you guys. And then we've got enough references here talking about reconciliations. For some of you, there could be a potential marriage in the future. And for others, this could certainly represent those of you who are already married, or somebody who stepped down on the connection to pursue somebody who's married. So there's so many interpretations of that. But certainly one of them is that there could be a potential marriage for some of you guys once a reconciliation happens. Okay, so let's add to this with some Lovers Oracle messages, and then we'll grab some dialogue to add to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. For whoever needs these messages tied into connections going through challenges. Angels and spirit guides. We've got surrender. We've got this card coming through, and I'm guided to pull that one too. So we're starting off with surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go, and all will work out. Yep. It's one of those things where you got to let this person go, and if they come back to you, great. You know, they need to do the work on themselves, and at this time, you got to honor yourself too. If you guys are meant to come back together, you will. Life will find a way to bring you guys back. Next message. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Either this path will bring you guys back together, or this path will lead you down a very different road that will ultimately lead you to happiness. No matter how this plays out, you're going to be okay. In your love life, amazing. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Okay, so either Cupid's going to do a number on your person so that they come back to you right, or they're going to bring you somebody that's way better suited for you. That's it. All right, so let's give your person the opportunity to speak up here, and you could certainly resonate with some of these messages. This is the You Have My Heart, Soul Lovers and Separation deck. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. So you could certainly resonate with some of these messages, but I'm mostly tapped into your person and what it is that they want to say to you. If they really want you back, what is it that they need to say? What is it that they're thinking? What's in their heart space? Angels and spirit guides for the person who's watching. What is their person thinking? What is it that they want to say? Okay. Let's hope they don't say anything jacked up, but we'll see. All right. And some of you, again, could resonate with some of these messages for yourself. Okay, first one. I would wait for eternity to be with you. I will never let you go. You are my one true love. I've been waiting a lifetime for you. And maybe you guys had to go your separate ways for this person to see this, to have that revelation. And certainly you could feel this way too. Next one. I crave your sexual healing. I fantasize about pleasing you every day. I am on fire waiting for you. You know, so we've got some references to waiting here. We have the one card that states, you know, that you've moved out of the energy of waiting. But then again, we've got this waiting card coming through here. So whatever side of the fence you fall on when it comes to that waiting energy. But just the fact that it's mentioned here for the third time, timing is involved here, which is why the Temperance card is coming through to let you know you got to have patience to see this all unfold in due time. Next message. You are the owner of my heart, my feelings, my soul, and my body. I belong to you. We are one. I love you. Again, realizations that could have happened after the fact. Okay? But your person has to be able to back all this up with action. It's not enough to be thinking these things. They need to take action. Otherwise, again, it's going to be a missed opportunity. Next message. I haven't apologized because I don't feel deserving of your forgiveness. I haven't been able to forgive myself for how I treated you. And that's perhaps why they are continuing to not interact or engage or even come towards you at this time. They just need a little bit more time, perhaps, for this apology to happen, which is why we've got this waiting card coming through. Maybe some of you guys are waiting for this apology. All right, last one. I enjoy dating and keeping things casual as I am not wanting to settle down just yet. So that's, for some of you guys, your person coming through with this energy. They've sold out for something or what they feel is better. So there's definitely a missed opportunity here for some of you guys, for the person that you're focused on. And ultimately, it might just be a blessing in disguise for you because you have somebody way better suited for you that's coming in that can offer you the happiness that you deserve. So just give it some time. Have patience. Ultimately, it's going to work out the way it's meant to work out in your life. Okay? So let's add to this with the Journey of Love message. Actually, no, let's grab some overall energy first for your connection. This is the Love Compass Oracle by Lunatide Love. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We'll grab 3 from this deck. Take whichever one you're most guided towards as the overall energy for your connection. I mean, if they could do the right thing, then absolutely you guys can find happiness once again. But if they don't, it's their loss. And it will be something that they miss out on. But you'll be okay, no matter how this plays out. You'll be fine. All right. And bottom. What do we have here? New love, you see? And we have codependency coming through, and then we've got time apart. Okay. New love, I'm not surprised. This is a new, passionate beginning with a soulmate, divine partner, or a twin flame. A new relationship or connection is manifesting. There may be a relationship going to the next level or a reigniting of passion. This could be a friendship turning into love. So many scenarios coming through here. Either a new chapter in love, a second chance at love, a reignited love, or a new love altogether. You're not going to be alone. You're not going to be wallowing in your sorrows. Life will find a way. to bring you the happiness that you deserve. Codependency. Codependency or addiction is affecting this relationship. There could be control issues or power misused. You may feel trapped or bound to a person, situation, or environment. This could involve a controlling relationship partner. So for those of you that resonate with this, it's being represented here. Codependency issues going on for some of you. And it's time to perhaps detach from that. It's time. And then we've got time apart. Time apart is needed. The distance will bring clarity. Take the time to focus on yourself and doing the things you love. This is an opportunity to master something within, which is why this Honor Yourself card is coming through to remind you of that. Yep, these cards were needed. Much needed. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some insight from the Journey of Love by Divine Essentials. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And as always, take whichever one of these resonates with you personally for your connection, the person that you're focused on. All right. We've got number 42. I can't stop thinking about you touching me. Fantasies. So they're all up in their thoughts about the intimate moments that you guys have shared. They're thinking about that still. The passion, those intimate moments. Okay. Let's grab a couple more. Angels and spirit guides. Okay. I remember memories. Past lives. The number 18 might play a significant role for some of you guys. So they're feeling nostalgic. Definitely feeling nostalgic about the happier times, the happy memories that you guys have shared. And perhaps this could be a part of your own vibe at this time too. So it hasn't all been horrible. There were good times as well. It's just that I feel your person has definitely created issues in this connection. Okay, and the last one. I regret letting you go. Someone's moving on. So somebody's got some regrets here. I feel it could certainly be the person that you're focused on for this reading. If they were the ones that let you go or simply compromised the integrity of the relationship and they moved on to somebody else, they now have regrets about that. Because we do have references to reunions and reconciliations here. So it's possible that you guys can work through this. If the desire from both people is there, there's ultimately nothing standing in the way of you guys working through the challenges. Okay, so let's close this out, guys, with some final thoughts, healing messages from the angels. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Some final thoughts, healing messages. So let's grab one for you, Cancer, and then one for Scorpio and one for Pisces. Healing message for Cancer. Okay, you guys have two. We have intention, and then we have music. Music certainly very healing for some people. And what you intend to happen, if you're coming from a place of love and positivity, your intentions that you put out there, that's what you're going to manifest back to you. If you're laser focused on your intentions, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you can make it happen. You can make it happen, Cancer. We have focus coming through for Scorpio, which is very much in tune with the intention card. Whatever you focus on, whatever you intend for your life, whether it's in your love life, whether it's some other area of your life that's of concern to you, as long as you're focused on making something happen, that's half the battle. That's the energy that you're putting out there for the universe to be able to manifest things back to you. Okay? And look at the card for Pisces. Amazing. You've got the soulmate card coming through here. So the connection that you're focused on here for this reading, this could certainly be a soulmate bond. And if your person can ultimately do the right thing in this partnership, then you guys can work through this. Especially if the love is still there, which I feel for some of you it absolutely is. And of course, the other interpretation of this is that by detaching from something toxic, you can move on and find the love of your life. Okay? So either you're already focused on the love of your life and you guys just have challenges that you got to work through, or this could be new love that's coming in for you, Pisces. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to end this one. I do hope whatever part of it resonated with you, that it offered you the guidance that you needed at this time. Thank you so very much for being here. I am working on the bonus readings at this time, so stay tuned for that. I'll be uploading those real soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.